Hello kids, today we are going to learn about convex mirror important terms. This is from the chapter Light of class 10 science book. Okay, so let's get started. Let's take a look at how the convex mirror looks. Okay, so the convex mirror has a bulging reflective side. So this part here, you see the bulging one. Oops. Sorry, this part, okay? The outside part. This is the bulging part. So the reflective side of the mirror is here and the back side of the mirror is here inside. You remember this is how we show the back side. We're putting the lines here. So this is the back side. Let me write it as B here. And this is the reflective side. So let's put this as R. Okay, now let's come and take a look at the important terms. So to start with, we have something called as pole. So what is a pole? Pole is the center part or the middle part, I would say, middle part of the reflective surface. So our reflective surface is from here to here, right? This is our reflective surface. So the central part, the middle part of this is called pole. Okay? So let me write it here, P, pole. Now, the second thing is center of curvature. Now, let's see what is center of curvature. So, if you look at it, this is a hollow mirror, okay? So, the center of the sphere, the hollow mirror or the hollow sphere is the center of curvature. See? Center of curvature. Now, let's say there is an imaginary line going between the pole and the center of curvature. And let's draw it as here, this color. Okay, so this is the imaginary line. A little darker. Okay, so this is the imaginary line going from pole through center of curvature and beyond. This is called as principal axis. What is it called? Principal axis. I'll refer it as PA, principal axis. This is an imaginary line. Now, there's something between P and C. It is called as F, focus. Okay? So what is focus? Focus basically is a point behind the mirror from where the reflected rays seem to diverge. Okay? So, let's say, remember in concave mirrors, we had said the point where the rays actually intersect. Here, there is no intersection of the real intersection of the rays. There is diversion of the rays. So, let's say, so let me take a green color. Okay, so let's say these are the rays falling on the mirror, convex mirror. Okay, so these are my 4 rays falling. Now they get reflected. So let me make reflected rays as red rays. This is getting reflected. And then again, this is also getting reflected. All these rays are getting reflected. This is getting reflected. This is getting reflected. This is getting reflected. Okay, but they seem to be reflecting from this point F. Okay, that is they are diverged from this point F. And this F is behind the reflecting surface or behind the mirror. Behind the mirror. So let me write F as, sorry, F as focus. Now the distance between P and F. Okay, the distance between P and F is called focal length. We will be using this very frequently. Okay, so the focal length is always from the pole to the focus. There is one more term that you should be aware of. It's called aperture. So aperture is the length of the reflective surface. So my reflective surface starts from here, it ends here. So this distance, the reflective surface distance is called aperture. Now, what happens is, in our syllabus, we only have mirrors which are very small in size, which is also equal to the radius, right? Which is also equal to the radius of the mirror is same as the aperture. So, in other words, we can say aperture is equal to the radius of the mirror. Okay? And we were talking about convex mirrors. Okay, now there's one point that you need to remember is for convex is width. Okay, so if you have a classmate with, it will be easy for you to remember. Otherwise, remember from Vedas. The images formed are always for convex. They are always erect. Sorry, they are always erect. And they are always diminished. Diminished means smaller in size than the actual object. No matter where the object is placed, the image formed will have these three characteristics: with, virtual, erect, and diminished. Okay, guys? Nothing rocket science. It's simple. Remember these terms and it will be very helpful for you to learn the remaining chapter. So in my next video, I'm going to show you the rays that we need to consider for image formation. Till then, goodbye and good luck. See you in a bit.